For decades, we've known Keith Urban as the polished, steady, and charming icon of country music, a man who seemed to have conquered his demons and built an unshakable life. But lately, something has shifted, and it's caught everyone off guard. From the sudden firing of his longtime band to a quiet, devastating end to his 19-year marriage to Nicole Kidman, Keith is no longer the man we thought we knew. This isn't a story of a celebrity losing his way. It's the story of a man finally reaching his breaking point after a lifetime of holding it all together. His journey began long before the fame, rooted in a childhood fueled by an obsession with performance and the pressure to be good enough. After struggling through early rejection in Australia and the harsh realities of a starving artist's life in Nashville, Keith found himself trapped in a cycle of addiction that nearly cost him everything. It was a dark, lonely road when he famously fought to escape, eventually finding a beacon of hope in his 2006 marriage to Nicole Kidman. For years, their partnership was the gold standard, a powerful, protective union that helped him maintain the sobriety he had fought so hard to achieve. But even the strongest foundations can suffer from the weight of living life entirely in the public eye. While the world watched their every move, the pressure to be the perfect husband, the perfect father, and the perfect artist became a relentless, silent burden. Keith, who had spent nearly 2 decades defining himself through his recovery and his devotion to his family, began to find that the very stability he built was starting to feel like a cage. He stayed constantly on the move, filling his life with residencies and tour, perhaps because he feared what would happen if he ever truly stood still. The cracks started to show in early 2025, and they were impossible to ignore. In a move that shocked the industry, Keith abruptly let go of band members who had been by his side for over 25 years. There was no public scandal, just a cold, sudden detachment that signaled a man desperate for a clean slate. This wasn't just a business decision. It was a symptom of a deep, internal unraveling, a frantic search for autonomy in a life where he felt he no longer had control over his own narrative. Then came the end of his marriage, a fracture that felt like the final breaking point. Unlike the public struggles of his past, this separation was marked by a chilling silence and a complete withdrawal. Fans were left even more confused when he began altering the lyrics to songs he once wrote for Nicole, turning romantic ballads into something detached and raw. It was the behavior of a man undergoing a midlife reckoning, shedding the skin of the person he had been for 20 years, no matter how much it confused the world around him. We often mistake resilience for invincibility, TR.